Merry Christmas! Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. It's kind of cheesy, isn't it? I saw this for $1.50. I just couldn't pass it up. Sorry about that. Simple, short, sweet review of this, the 35-70 kit lens. Yeah? It's made in the Philippines, does have a metal mount. Talk about an inexpensive kit lens. If you buy it with the GFX 50S Mark II, you get it for $500, which is redonkulous. I said redonkulous for a medium format lens. Question is it any damn good? It is a good question, isn't it? Let me take the lens hood off of here so you can see the actual size of the lens. Very lightweight too. Yeah. Is it very fast at autofocus? No, it's not. It's not bad for medium format, and I own all the Fujifilm GF lenses. It's somewhere right about in the middle. Yeah. It's kind of like halfway between the 50mm pancake lens, which is rapidly slow. Actually, the 80mm. Let's be accurate here. The 80mm portrait lens, which is just facepalm slow and super fast, relatively. The 45-100 or the 110mm. So it's right about in the middle. So if you're familiar with those lenses, there you go. 11 elements, 9 rounded aperture blades. Like I said, it's $1,000 if you buy the lens alone, or $500 bundled with the GFX 50S Mark II. So the camera is $4,000 alone, or $4,500 if you buy this lens. I wasn't actually expecting much out of this cute little kit lens. It is a 28-55mm equivalent lens. I like to keep this video very simple. I did post some image samples up on Facebook. Fujifilm calls this lens, in their words, by the way, this is now, according to Fujifilm also, the official kit lens for the GFX. There's other lenses we could have said were the kit lens, but none of them were called the kit lens, like the 32-64. My favorite single do-it-all lens, flat out bar none, is the 45-100. I own all the GF lenses. 45-100 pretty much does everything. Of course, depends on what you do, but man, oh man, the 45-100, incredible. Fujifilm calls this the gateway to quality, meaning superior image quality, right? Because that's medium format, says it all. Biggest medium format fan, definitely the #1 Fujifilm GFX fan. Only 390 grams, is very lightweight. Well, how does it perform? Bokeh is actually quite astonishing. 28-50. A 28-55 equivalent on the focal length, relative full frame equivalent on this. By the way, you take the Fujifilm GF focal lengths, you multiply it times 0.78 to actually get the full frame equivalent. Let's be honest about this lens. I love doing lens reviews, especially simple ones. Ones that actually are shocking like this. It's not surprising, just like the 18-55 was, and the 17-55 that Nikon came out with. They use them as loss leaders. What they'll do is they work hard and they make this fantastic lens that they essentially almost give away. They're obviously not giving it away, but they don't make that much profit on. And they make it really good. The 35-70 GF lens is absolutely astounding. It's incredibly lightweight. It would be, now that I know everything about it, been testing the hell of it, my #1 pick for a travel lens for the GFX series. #1 pick. This lens is sharp as hell. The bokeh is moderate. It's not great. You have some cat's eye bokeh on 28. Decent, typical 50mm bokeh. You'd expect that of a Nikkor 50mm f1.8 Nikkor. Amazing. Like I said, moderate focusing speed. The lens is flat out incredible. I actually give it a 10 out of 10. I recommend, of course, buying it with the GFX 50S Mark II bundled for only $500. As $1,000 a standalone lens, is it worth it? It absolutely is. Sometime in the near future, even though I'm not a soothsayer, Fujifilm will put this lens on sale. Like whatever camera you buy, they'll just put it on sale, period. And they'll have it, I don't know, probably $700 or something like that on sale. Maybe even $600. They did that with the 50mm pancake lens. 35-70 f4.5 to f5.6. This lens is absolutely incredible. I knew it would be good because Fujifilm is touting this as their official kit lens for the GFX. Well, they're calling it the gateway to quality for the GFX series of cameras, this kit lens. It is incredible. 10 out of 10. I was actually shocked. I knew it would be good because Fujifilm needed to make the 50mm pancake lens Yeah, it's, you know, fixed focal length, simple pancake lens. More narrow specific, just as a simple do-it-all lens for the GFX series of cameras. I knew it would be pretty damn good, but it's actually quite incredible. So, highest ratings for 35-70. Actually, image fidelity is quite shocking on it also. It's only 11 elements. Any other points to make about it? Very lightweight. Definitely number one pick I would have as a travel lens. Whatever other lenses you want to take. Probably 3 lenses. You know, telephoto. Mine would be the telephoto, lightweight telephoto. This lens and, good question, probably my 23 millimeter. That lens is huge and heavy and radically expensive. Definitely this, the 35. You really do it all with this lens. So, quite incredible. There is a lockdown position here. To take it to its widest at 35, you actually have to extend it out. When you have it here and you turn the camera on, the camera will tell you, it's like, hey, camera can't operate in the locked position of the lens, so you actually need to take it out right there. So that's this widest position as you take it out to 70. It depresses, subsumes. There we go. There's 35, there's 70, and there's the locked position on the lens. Moderately fast, you know, it sits right about in the middle of the GFX series. It's nowhere near as slow as the abysmally slow, painfully slow 80mm GF lens, but nowhere near as fast as, say, the 45-100 or 110mm. So there it is, 35-70. Highest ratings, 10 out of 10. Absolutely incredible, lightweight, cheap. Number one travel and street lens, my pick, way over that of the 32-64. I'm going to get this lens. I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Anybody want to buy a 32-64? Not saying it totally replaces it, but it kind of does. What an amazing lens. Really shocked. Fujifilm knocked it out of the park with the 35-70. Quite amazing, actually. And sharp as hell across the entire range. Also, too, little blooming, wide open and bright light, like on white or high reflectance. There's extremely little bloom or chromatic aberration. Shocking lens. Fujifilm nailed it. Thanks for watching. Wait for it. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, whatever, you know, whatever religious holiday floats your boat. Fujifilm. Goodbye.